Hey all, it's Andy and I'm back with another bodhrán idea. And this week's idea is what can a bag of Lego bricks teach us about playing in odd time? What I mean by odd time are time signatures or meters that are other than jigs or reels or slip jigs or polkas. Stuff that's like in 7 or 5. Stuff that's not too common, but we are starting to hear more and more in Irish traditional music. So to start out on this, I just kind of want to show you how we can use bricks to visualize and teach these rhythms and kind of have different ways to think about them, but also give some examples of these odd time signatures in some music that we might already consume on a day-to-day basis. So let's go ahead and start with this. So this right here is just a visualization of these rhythmic cells that'll help us form these odd time signatures. So we've got a brick that's 2 long, 3 long, and 4 long. Now the 2 long one is going to represent a cell of 2 beats. And in this cell of 2 beats, we're going to interpret it as down, up, or if we want to count it in conical, taka. Now for the down, up, for all of these, as a matter of fact, the very first note, I'm going to play an open note on the drum and then do a neutral tone on the way up. So down, up, taka. Now the next one, the one that's a cell of 3, is going to be a stick down up tap or down up in, depending on your terminology. And using conical, we'll say takita. And that will look like this. Takita, takita, down up tap. And that final one, that brick of 4, is going to be down up, or takadimi. And when you hear this, that's pretty much just one beat of reel, or one cell of reel. So now if I take these, that down up tap, and then the 4 down up, is what I can do is use those various cells and put them in different combinations to build our various odd meters. So the first one I want to talk about is kind of a common one that you hear not fairly regular, but fair amount. And that is just a group of 7 that's put together as a 2, 2, 3. So obviously, since we have that down up that 2 being down up, what we have is down up, and the 3 down up tap. What we get on the drum is this down up tap, or taka taka takita. And if we just repeat that ad nauseum, we get a consistent measure of 7. Taka taka takita, taka taka takita, taka taka takita, down up tap. Now the cool thing about this though is I can sub out bricks to get different rhythmic ideas or different rhythmic phrasings or sounds or feels. So I could substitute these 2 yellows, the down up, for a down up, but only put the emphasis on the first one. So in that case, this is still 7, 4 plus 3, but I get this. Takadimi, takita, takadimi, takita, down up, tap, stop. Now, but I can also switch these around. So whereas before, the first one, I went 2, 2, 3, I can flip it and go 3, 2, 2. So the sticking is still the same per each cell. The 3 is takita, down up tap, and then I get the down up, and followed by the last down up. So when I put this grouping together, I get this down up tap, down up, down up, down up tap, down up, takita, taka, taka, takita, taka, taka. But now another meter that you might hear is also 5. So all we have to do is just take one brick and put it away. So now 5, we get a cell of 3 and a cell of 2, and again 3 plus 2 is 5, but still using those rules where that red 3 is a takita, down up tap, and the yellow is a down up. What we end up getting is takita, taka, takita, taka, takita, taka, down up, tap, down up, down up, tap, down up. So now, this is all good, and this is obviously theoretical, shows you how you can put these meters together, but I think it's better if we can give some examples of where these meters occur in some tunes that we might already listen to. So the first example I want to give is Pontivy by McGoldrick from his album Aurora. And what that tune sounds like is this. Here it goes. And what you're hearing is this taka taka takita, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, taka taka takita, taka taka takita. Put the drum with it, it sounds like this. Taka taka takita, taka. But all that is again this cell of 2, 2, and 3, and that fits right in with the tune. It's a 7 in that 2 2 3 configuration. Now, when we're thinking about 5, one really good example is Goitse's Serendipity from the album Inspired by Chance, and that sounds like this. Set this up. Takita, taco, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, takita, taco. On the drum, you get this. Taka, takita. Down, up, tap, down, up, down, up, tap, down, up, boom. And so forth. Again, all that is just that cell area of a 3 plus a 2. Takita, taka, down, up, tap, down, up. Now, but however, one of my favorite odd-metered tunes is by the fiddler Liz Carroll. The name of the tune is called The Fruit and the Snoot. And if you have a chance to go check out the backstory for that, I'll leave it for her to tell. But man, it is hilarious. But anyway, the cool thing I like about her is that tune is in 7, but the way that she sets up this 7, it's almost kind of like a palindrome with a variation in the center. So you have this first group of 7, that's a 3 plus 2 plus 2, and then flips the 7 by making the 2 plus 2 kind of a 4, then followed by the 3. So meaning the palindrome, it ends with the cycle of 3, but in the middle you have the 2 4s either as a straight block of 4 or a 2 2. So what you get is this takita, taka, 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 dimi, takita. Or on the drum, and when you hear it in a tune, it sounds like this. Let's set this up. Taka, 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 dimi, taka, 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 dimi, taka. But again, this is just a way to visualize how you can, or a way to use these Legos to visualize how you can put together these odd metered signatures. Again, all they are is groups of 2s and 3s and 4s, depending on the tune, depending on the phrasing. But anyway, if there's ways that you guys have that help you understand odd time signatures, I would love to hear about them in the comments below. Before I wrap up this video, there's a couple people I have to say thank you to. Again, Michael McGoldrick, Goitse, and Liz Carroll for all giving permission to use their tunes in this video. It's one thing to talk about Legos, but to actually hear Legos with the music really help illustrate the point. So I just need to say thank you all very much for letting me use it, but also encourage you guys to go check out all their stuff on Facebook, especially any of the videos they've been putting out since we've kind of been on lockdown with COVID and stuff. I'll also leave information for all of those dudes as far as their Facebook pages, links to their music. Make sure you go, buy their recordings, check out their stuff, see them on Facebook. Also, if you guys can throw a couple of bucks towards the Equal Justice Initiative, I'll leave the link for that down below. It's an organization that could use your support at this time. So again, guys, thank you all very much. Y'all stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.